Vicki Chatterson. She'll be speaking out of the Humorously Speaking Manual. The title is Vicki.
Hello Toastmasters, I'd like to talk to you about road trips with pets. Have you ever gone on a road trip with a pet? Well, I've always envisioned this wonderful fairy tale-like thing where you get your dog and you summon him up into the pickup truck and he sits in the passenger seat and just has his head out the window and is just enjoying the ride. First of all, I don't have a pickup truck. I guess that's my first mistake. Secondly, I guess I'm not the type of owner that has that capacity to make a dog feel safe in the car. I'm not quite sure what's going on. My son and I adopted this wonderful dog from the Humane Society. And if you want a pet, I always suggest you go there first to find one. And this girl, she was so nice. She came up to the gate and I was like, wow, this one is really for us. We just connected. We opened the door, the back door to my car, because we have a 4-door, and she hopped right back into the back of it. And I'm thinking, I have finally got my dog for road trips. This is going to be wonderful. We drove home. I didn't roll down the window, though, because I'm one of these types of owners that is really concerned about their dog jumping out of the car. So it was just cracked a little bit, but we drove home, and my son is really excited because it's his dog. And I didn't tell him that I got it because I wanted to do road trips with this dog. Anyway, we had a great bonding experience on the ride home. Next, my son had to go to school. And I'm figuring, let's take this dog short trips, see how it works. And my son would get in and we'd call the dog and she'd jump right into the back seat and she was happy. And I'm thinking, this is going really good. 3 days later, we had to give a ride to my friend's son because he needed a ride to school. And, you know, you carpool every once in a while. So, of course, we all hop in. Son says, come on, Lila, get in. Dog sits in the back seat. We get to my son's friend's house. My son goes up to the house, grabs the dog, or grabs his friend, and they walk back to the car. And he went to go grab the handle, the friend, and I had Cujo. All of a sudden, this dog was not going to let anybody else into this vehicle. I have never seen a dog change personality so quickly. But this was now Cujo. What was I going to do with this dog? So we got him out of the car. They got the dog out of the car. My son walked him around, introduced him to the friend. They became nice with one another. We got back in the car. She was fine if she wasn't in the car. But as soon as we got her in that car, it was her property with us. We could get in and out, no problem. And thinking, wow. Okay, so now we had a rule. If we knew we had to bring somebody with us, we weren't bringing the dog. So couldn't take the dog anymore. It wasn't just going to be my son and I. Well, darn. So I decided, well, I'll just do trips around the town and see how it goes. I always put her in the back seat of my car because I just don't want that distraction of the pet right in my passenger seat. And we're driving along and we're going up the street, Miller, that has Ernie's Station, the wonderful little mart where you can buy stuff. We're stopped at a light. A dog walks by. My dog was not having it. Starts barking. Cujo again comes out, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, light turn, light turn. The dog somehow put her paw on the window, rolled down the window, and out. Right to this other dog, and I'm thinking, this is not going to end well. There's going to be blood everywhere because this was Cujo, obviously, that was coming to life. I immediately pulled over on the street because there's nowhere to park on Miller when you're right there. So I pulled over, ran across the street, and this guy's petting my dog. All she wanted to do apparently was meet this other dog, but from what I thought is that we were going to have a situation where I was going to have to deal with the Humane Society in not a very friendly way. I have vowed since then never to take this dog by myself again. And my son is just can't understand